everybody. I hope everybody is having a good Christmas Eve. This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I thought I would do a 48-hour Christmas Eve reading for everybody. So bear with me. As I get through all the signs, we're going to go in order. So we start with Aries first. I'm going to clarify with the regular Rider-Waite. And I'm going to read with the Simply Deep Tarot by Chanel Bayless. And let's see. This is going to be just a general, I have a feeling it's probably going to be romantic for a lot of people. I don't know. I'm talking to folks. A lot of folks breaking up, going through weird, funky shit. I'm like, damn, it's the holidays. What the hell? And it's not straightforward. I hate your ass goodbye. It's, well, let's talk about it. I know I've cheated on you, but let's talk about it. Nah. So if you are out there, first let me say happy holidays to everybody, wherever you are. Whatever little nook, cranny, corner of the world you happen to be in, happy holidays, damn it. This is the season to be happy. New Year's Eve is in a week, so I know a lot of people are getting ready to party and do whatever after we get through tomorrow with the kids. But let me just say this, because there's a lot of planetary energy and shit, just everything is just messed up. And the bigger issue right now is Uranus being retrograde. This is the first time in, if I remember correctly, I think it's 82 years that Uranus has made an appearance. This time it's showing up. I think the last time it showed up, it was like in the 30s, right around the Great Depression in America. And if anybody is a student of history, if you're paying attention closely, you can see some of the same little themes and shit popping up. But it's with a twist. A lot of the changes that are coming, because Uranus is in Taurus, are going to be those permanent kind of, oh damn, we gotta do this now. So know that, just know that the energy is not, this is not the kind of energy, if you were in a perfect world, this is not the kind of energy you would want to be in a relationship that's unstable, or be in a relationship that's abusive, because the energy is just so unpredictable right now that you don't know. And people are coming left the center. If you're watching the news, people just coming left the center with all kind of bullshit. Road rage. People want to kick your ass in the store because it's Christmas time. All kind of craziness. So I'm just saying that if you're here, I know you are probably more knowledgeable than the average bear about energy, where it comes from, how it operates. So just be mindful. I know, even though I'm very keenly aware of it, sometimes you get in just the moment of living and working and dealing with people, you forget, and there you are in the middle of having a Mars moment. So just be mindful, and be mindful that, it's not just you out here going through some shit. Everybody going through some shit. I don't know nobody, that's my butt included, from finances to romance to just trying to be stable and a damn productive citizen. It's difficult right now. Everybody's struggling. So don't feel like the Lone Ranger and like you're the only one going through some bullshit. You ain't. All of us are. Some of us are just being fake and shit and acting like it ain't bothering us. But trust me, that very son bitch that's looking like $1 million is going through the most. So keep people in your prayers and be kind, because you never know what kind of day somebody else is having. And just try to chill. Whatever sign you are, just try to chill through the holidays, especially. Once we get to the first of the year, I think the energy will settle down a little bit, and some of us will be able to see a little clearer. All right, I'm through preaching. I'm off my soapbox. So we're going to get started with Aries. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and I'm going to pull one underneath for overall energy. See where we're at. So Aries, Devil card, 6 of coins, 7 of coins, overall energy, the Fool. All right, Aries, let's see what we got going on. So it looks like you guys have been trying to weed through some I don't want to call it illusionary shit with your relationships. It's like you've been dealing with the nut and grind of it. And if you look at the Devil card, you see these two are bound together hand and foot. So that's telling me that maybe you've kind of put on some horse blinders here. That's the energy I'm feeling. And that you have not, you've just been trying to ignore it. You've been covering it up by trying to overshare. Not necessarily money, but just information with your partner, because you can feel that funky energy and you know something's going on. So you're telling what you're doing really with your partners, you're telling them too much. Back up a bit and look at what you got. Be thankful for what you have, because you have achieved some goals. You've nurtured your relationship, but don't get so in a hurry to get to the next level that you get this distorted shit going on, you know, where you aren't paying attention either to the stories that people are telling you, i.e. lies, or you got some rose-colored glasses on and they just, you're tying yourself up for no reason. So don't overshare with your partner. Don't tell too much. And I have a sense this is not an old relationship, an old 5 or 6 or 4-year relationship. This is a newer relationship. So you kind of like you're still in the learning phase. And all of these cards are green. So that's telling me there's a lot of growth happening, and that will continue to happen, Aries. The overall energy, the Fool card is just telling you to stay open and don't get so caught up in what you think might be the truth or whatever little illusion bullshit's going on right here. Don't get so caught up in that you lose sight. This is your overall energy right here, and you fall the hell off the line. Don't do that. Other than that, you guys, I like the fact that I see a lot of green. And if you look at all the cards, that's green. The 6 of Coins is green. 7 of Coins is green. Even got a little green going on here with the Fool card. So, and also with the Fool card, don't get careless with your emotions. Sometimes getting caught up in an illusion or putting on rose-colored glasses can have you going off on an emotional path that's just, it's just funky and it's fake. It's not even really there to benefit you, but you got this distorted view going on. So, like I said, I'm encouraged because the cards are green, and that's the overall color. The overall energy is one of growth. So, whatever's happening, just pay attention to what you're doing and saying. Pay attention to your partner, what they're doing and saying. Don't overshare. And step back and look at the goals that you've achieved so far. And continue to nurture your relationship. And you may even need to just open the lines of communication up a little bit. Because I know in the hustle and bustle of this time of year, and I know this is going to only resonate with a certain few of you, but this time of the year, it's, you know, you're in the middle of Walmart, you're trying to get a text message, hey baby, how you doing? You lose the call, and communications can just get scattered, and during the course of 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, you know, just ripping and running around, you can actually lose some of the energy you have with your partner because your energy is focused outward. So take some time over the next couple of days and share with your partner. You know, tell them what you're thankful for. Tell them what you're grateful for. And I'm sure they will return it in kind. That's it for you, Aries. Let me move on to my bull babies. Let me see what I got for my bull babies. I'm a bull. I'm a Taurus. And I don't give a shit what nobody tells you. This has been a rough fucking year. It just has. Excuse my language. Happy holidays and all of that crap. It has been a rough year, and I know it has been especially a rough year for Taurus. We're grounded. And even though some of us may not actually be aware of how grounded we are, when the earth starts shifting around us, we get real uncomfortable and real nervous real quick. Because We don't like things that are not solid. We don't like things that don't have a firm foundation. And this year has proven to shake up a lot of, for Taurus, it's proven to shake up a lot of things that we stood on. You know, whether it was family members that passed or people in our lives that moved on to different places or relationships that broke up. It's just been a real big year of change for Taurus. So don't think I don't feel that. Trust me, I do. Taurus, our first card is the 9 of Coins. Our second card is the 2 of Cups. Third card is the Tower. Overall energy is the Queen of Wands, and I don't see anything wrong with this right now. I know everybody go, damn, Taurus got the Tower again. Oh, fuck. No, I'm looking at it wrong. I'm going to jump ahead since I brought it up. So, you got her, and this is all Taurus fucking energy. Look at all that. Ground, green, flowers, plants. That's Taurus. 2 of Cups. Look like love to me. And then you got the Tower. So what this is telling me is that all the bullshit basically that we've gone through this year, all the things that we tried to do to make our little outward appearances seem less beastly and less Taurian, it's getting ready to, if it hasn't. I noticed it a little bit here in the past week or so. Things are just kind of changing. It's not such an emotional struggle. Things are kind of coming to me now, especially where relationships are concerned, where work is concerned. So, and I think some of that is because I had to just stop because I want to control every doggone thing. But we have Tauruses, and I will speak for the collective and say we have spent the better part of this year trying to create a higher standard. In the Simply Deep Tarot, that's what this card means, about create. And if you look, you know, you got a plant down here, but then you got another one up here. Well, maybe if we put it up here with something else, it'll do something else. And that, in research and science, it's about creating a higher standard. Where can you start and create something better than what you have? And that's what we've been trying to do all year. All the bullshit, all the breakups, all the arguments, all the no phone calls, all the blocking, all the shit we've done all year. This is telling me that it's paying off right now. I'll speak for me. He's around. We trying to get the groundwork together, but he is definitely in the picture. I hope for you, Taurus, you are in the same or similar situation, or at least have your eye on somebody. But regardless, it is there. The 2 of Cups is about mutually supportive, committed relationships. So this is, if it ain't in your face, it's about to be in your face. And I'm going to say between now and the first of the year, if you, dear practical, I don't want to do nothing but sit on the couch Taurus, don't do anything between now and next Tuesday. Try to at least get out. Go to the sports bar on Sunday, have a drink, watch a game. Hell, go to the art museum. If you're in a city that's big enough that has an art museum, just go. Just do it. Get up off the couch, put the potato chips down, cut the TV off, and just go look at something different. I hope you bump into somebody or you start something that leads you to this person, because they're there. And I know all the bullshit we've gone through all year. It seems hard, like there's just no way to see anything positive coming out of any of this shit, but it is there, trust me. I know it. All the Tower is telling you is that the transformation is happening or has happened. This is not about arguing and fighting. This is about people that aren't doing us any good, kick their ass on. Situations, things that are volatile, step the hell back. You don't have to be in the middle of no shit. And deal with your life transformation, because if you spent 2018 doing anything to make any kind of positive change spiritually, intellectually, here's the payoff. Here's the payoff. And I know you're like, it's the Tower card, we gonna die. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's a good thing. And so if you encounter anything in the next 5 days, before you rear back and pull the horns out and get ready to go bombard somebody with the bull, think about how far you've come this year. Think about what the person or people are saying to you or doing to you at whatever particular point this is. And think about your reaction. Do you really need to just go horns in and gore everybody in the room? Or is this something you can just flip your tail up, fart on them, and keep it moving? Think about it. I think this year, if it hasn't done anything else, it should have helped us be able to look past the bullshit. And you know, there's plenty of bullshit to go around. People always got some smart remark to say. Somebody got attitude. Go to Walmart, Walgreens. Everybody got their lip poked out. Just when you get to them points where you feel like you're getting ready to lose your damn mind, or somebody getting ready to help you lose your mind, think about everything that you've gone through this year, dear Taurus, and think about how far you've come. And then just think, do you really, is it necessary for you to pull the horns out, or can you just stroll away? That's all that's saying. The transformation is or has happened. Make sure that you set your new romantic relationship on a good foundation. And then that brings you to your overall energy. With the Queen of Wands, it's about nurturing, Taurus. It's about doing that thing that we do naturally, which is feed people, hug on people, love on people, make sure folks got a place to stay, make sure folks feel loved. And if this is romantic, that's exactly what you need to do for your partner. New, potential, whoever. You need to bring old girl out the closet, put that little smile on your face. You see those 2 of cups there. There ain't 2 there for no reason. There's 1 there and 1 there. So I'm going to say to you, be who you really are. Be who you really are. Even if you feel like you being the real you, you know, you sneeze and you fart at the same time, oh my God, who's going to love me? Do it. If that's what you do, do it. That's what I'm going to say to you. And the person that's really supposed to be with you will come at the right moment and crack that joke about you sneezing and farting at the same time. But just know, if you don't know anything else, the overall energy being the Queen of Wands, despite everything that we've been through this year, we still need to go gracefully and carry it like that and take care of what is ours or what is to be ours. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave that there for you. And we are going to move on to Gemini. Let's see what we got for Gemini. My brother is a Gemini. He's just a clown. He's just silly. Oh my God. He'll just say something and I'm just done. Just laughing. I love my brother. He's crazy. He's my oldest brother, but he does have Gemini tendencies. That's what I'll say about that. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on here for you. 2 shuffles. And 1 more for Gemini. First card, 8 of Swords. Second card, the Empress. Third card, Judgment. And from the bottom, your overall energy, Gemini, is the Moon. But y'all all up in your feelings. What? Okay, Gemini. So it looks like you guys are feeling a little insecure right now. And not... You're letting things that you used to believe in keep you hemmed up in the corner. And the Spirit is clearly telling me you are missing opportunities, romantic opportunities with people, because you keep doing this. You keep putting on the blinders, and then you keep going and standing in the field with all the swords and playing this little dumb game. It's not necessary, Gemini. It's not necessary. Geminis, like Aquarius and Libra, when y'all enter the room, y'all bring a breath of fresh air. I don't care where you are, where you go. Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra, when you step into the room, people know that you're there. Gemini, that's especially true for you. Y'all are some of the most charismatic, incredible people in the world. So with that said, there is no reason for you to get caught up into and swords are about the intellect. So there's no reason for you to do this to yourself. There's no reason for you to just mind fuck yourself because things are not moving as fast maybe as you want them to, or maybe you're not manifesting the kind of people you want to in your life. That brings us over here to the Empress card. You in order for you to bring the kind of people that you want to in your life, and in the Simply Deep deck, this is about self-respect and valuing yourself. Maybe in order to manifest the people you want to, you need to know what you're bringing to the table, you know. And if you bring in chump change, you know, do the damn thing. You know, be the king or the queen of the chump change. Do it, but don't half-ass it. And don't act like you don't have anything to bring to the table. Everybody always has something to bring to the table. So don't devalue what you have. Don't think, you know, because you've been through 1 or 2 or even 3 bad relationships, you know, that you just wore out and you ain't got nothing left. My brother is almost 70 years old and he is trying to kick it like he's 20. I'm just saying. So don't think wherever you are in the scale of things, you're in your 20s, you're in your teens, you're in your 50s, you're in your 60s. Don't think because you had a couple of old boys and old shits that you don't bring any value. Those old shits in and of themselves, valuable lessons. So you know what not to do. So you're always bringing something to the table. Don't ever forget that. With the Judgment card, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. This is going to open, you know, if you look at it, it looks like death warmed over and dude over here on his knees like, ah. But if any of you, Gemini, have ever just sat down and had a good cry at any point in your existence over whatever bullshit it was about, when you got done crying, you probably felt better. So I'm going to say, don't deny yourself the opportunity for your mind to help heal your soul and for your soul to help heal your mind, you know, and don't get so that you can't be forgiving of yourself. Value yourself and forgive yourself. And even though it's the holidays and, you know, you might be thinking that this is not the time, you know, to be dealing with you, is actually a very good time, because I guarantee you, most of you listening to this reading are going to run into somebody this weekend that you used to know. And they may trigger some of this feeling of, I ain't got enough, I ain't doing enough. They may have you up in your head about, oh shit, no, maybe I shouldn't do, no. Don't let it do that. And see, your overall energy being the Moon card already telling me you're in your feelings about some shit. All I'm going to say to you from now to the first of the year, know your worth. If you need to stand in the mirror for 20 minutes every day and talk about how beautiful, wonderful, and powerful you are, do it, Gemini. Do it. You find that other twin. If the other twin is acting crazy, do it anyway. Do it for the other twin. Just do it. And I know Geminis, y'all walk around with 5 or 6 personalities. Make sure all the personalities get in the bathroom with you and talk about how great and wonderful you are, so you don't think like this. Because y'all are good people. You're good people, and there's no reason for you to be all up in your emotions through the holidays just because it's fucking holidays and shit may or may not be working the way you want it to. Spirit's also telling me to tell you to be patient. If there's someone that you got your eye on but you see some obstacles in the way, Gemini, be patient. Be patient. Everything will work out. I don't see anything here that's so earth-shattering that you're not going to make it to the first of the year. You certainly will. And if you look at the value that you bring and try to get on the positive side of things, you should have a pretty decent weekend. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave that there. And who is next? Cancer. Cancer, one of the water signs. Let's see what we got going on for Cancer. Anybody watching this, if you would be kind enough to timestamp this for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Because I know y'all are watching. It's hard for me to watch me once I'm done, because I usually don't remember what I say unless I watch. And do that enough and I get all just clouded and my energy just gets sapped. So it's rather hard for me unless I know there's something wrong with the video. I use this quite a few days when I go back and watch the video. So if you are watching this, please for all signs, timestamp it for me down in the comments. Thank you so much. So now we're doing Cancer. We just did Gemini. This is going to be the Christmas Eve Duha for Cancer. 3 shuffles for Cancer. 1, 2, 1 more Cancer. There it is. First card, Strength card. Cancer, your second card is the World card. Your third card is the Ace of Cups. And your overall energy is the 6 of Cups. So let's see what we got going on with my fishy people, my Cancer fishy people, my water Cancer fishy people. You are dealing with somebody that's got a lot of ego. And they are making it rather difficult for you to maintain any kind of personal control in your life. I don't know what's going on here for the holidays, but I'm not an angry person. It's like a person that will just agitate you to no end. Why you do that? Why you go there? Why you get that? Why you over there? What you doing over there? How come you ain't call me? That kind of energy. But they have, in spite of that, they got a lot of ego. They got a lot of ego. The World card is telling me you feel like you're being let down right now. In the Simply Deep deck, that has to do with being let down. If this were reversed, that would be, and I'm sorry I didn't say it at the beginning. I don't read reversals. I can usually pick up the negative energy as it is. And this is telling me that you guys have been let down by whomever this is over here. And it seems like it's obvious. They have low self-esteem, but they got this real big front that they put up. And it could, with it being the Strength card, it might be a Leo. Or they may have Leo somewhere in their natal chart. But the Ace of Cups is telling me this person really is in need of some compassion and some unconditional love. Now, Cancer, that is not to say that this is you. It may not be you. And looking at the overall energy of the 6 of Cups, this is a nostalgic feeling. So it feels like you are kind of retreading some ground with this person that you've been over before. And you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Cancer, look at what you can control. You see a girl here sitting on the line. And, I mean, let's just be realistic. Can she control him? Yeah, depends. But honestly, if you feel like this is a situation or a person, don't think that because what the person is doing because it's not a big or extreme thing, meaning they're not trying to set your house on fire or beat your ass and do something stupid.